having a hard time standing up and was out in the field. It's kind of cold tonight, so we brought it inside, and Kirsten's trying to help the little lamb eat.
Hey there, welcome to the farm today. We just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about an experience we had with a troublesome newborn lamb and what we did for it. So we have had several lambs in the past 2 or 3 weeks, which is a perfect time. It's warm and it's good weather and so forth, and it's good for them to be born when it is warm outside for better success rate and so forth and not getting sick. So my dad was here and we were just checking out the sheep, kind of making our rounds, and I went ahead and we saw that a baby sheep was born, and actually I saw that 3 were born, and one of them was by itself in the field. And so it's actually it's not this one's baby, but one of them was by itself in the field, and the other 2 were great, running around, going, eating from mom, and you're right, and this other one was laying flat with its legs straight out. And it was, I don't know, how would you describe it? There was really no other way to describe it, but
just like flat out like a pancake.
Just floppy. Its back legs were completely out like this. And so I would try to stand it up and it wouldn't stand. And so as much as we are supportive of the mom kind of figuring out on its own, we decided to try to help it out because we didn't think it was going to make it. It couldn't get up to nurse. It was just laying flat, and I don't know how long it had been there. Less than a day, but maybe all day flat like that.
So with the weather not being so great that night, it was rainy and cold. Jeffrey had the idea to get the mom and the baby in the barn so that they could be in better conditions, and we could kind of see what was going on and try to help if we could. So basically, we corralled them into the barn. And again, it was really sad. That baby was totally aware and knew what was going on. It was just a mobility situation. It couldn't move. So so we were holding this little baby lamb up to its mother to nurse. And it was nursing great. Like, it was starving and it was just nursing wonderfully. It totally knew what to do. But we were holding the baby up so that he could get to his mom and get food.
Just seemed like the only problem was it couldn't support its back legs. And so I think that we saved it that night. We had a heat lamp and Kirsten was holding it, and I think we'll try to do some video clips of that. And it had a great suck and everything. It was getting milk and so forth. It just couldn't stand up. So after doing some research online and kind of researching, for lack of a better term, flappy lambs, I guess it's a common problem that they can have vitamin E deficiency, and so sometimes that's found in the soil and what they eat. From what we've learned, that sometimes the grass is too moist and lush, and potentially that can cause it. This mom that we had recently got her, and so she had lived in another place, a reputable place, a farm around, but we don't know if she had the deficiency there or here. All of our other lambs have been fine except for this one. So, make a long story short, we treated it for vitamin E deficiency.
Yeah, there was a product that we found at Tractor Supply, and it was inexpensive, and it was just a paste that we rubbed. Hi there. That we rubbed on the inside of the lamb's gums, right?
Yeah, it was just there's a formula, but it was basically 1 or 2 ml for newborn sheep, and it's kind of a miracle, right, babe?
Yeah, it was. Like, right away we were seeing progress. That lamb was starting to put weight on its back legs, and by the end of the day, that lamb was standing up on its own, which we had to prop the lamb up for it to stand up before then, and then it would fall shortly after. So it really did seem like a miracle situation. So it really was just that vitamin deficiency, and that little lamb is doing great now. And not so little anymore.
It was one treatment, and then really literally 1 or 2 days later, it was running around like crazy, where before it couldn't even stand up on his legs. So anyway, if you ever encounter what we call a floppy goat or a floppy sheep, I guess it could be common in goats as well. It could be, hey mama. She's friendly. It could be a vitamin E deficiency. So you can get vitamin E or selenium paste, and it worked great for us. So if you ever find that, you're welcome to try it. And it's one thing we learned on the farm here at Carver Farms. We're new, so we learn together, and that's one thing we wanted to share. Thanks so much for coming and joining us at Carver Farms. See you next time. God bless. Bye.